you're gonna miss a lot of clinical. Watch that.
The reason why they don't use these very often is, number one, it's kind of like a forgotten cast. I show it to you guys because every once in a while it's just another tool to have in your shed. This is a credit, no credit. This is not going to be one of those casts where I'm going to give you a 10. This is, you do it, okay? I put some fiberglass up there. These are weight-bearing casts.
Can someone get him water?
Yeah, I need some water. I need another roll of Webril now.
You want the 3M? Synthetic.
Not me, it's you guys. There are some things that the teacher does get to control, and that'd be one of them. One of the things that's actually pretty easy to do, this is weight bearing, so most of the time is done in fiberglass. You don't have to get 90 degrees.
Do you have to get any set of degrees or?
No. You don't have to. You only go right above the ankle. Most of the time this will be used for bunions or bunionectomies. Some metatarsal fractures you can get away with this. You've all put the wooden shoes on or the post-op shoes. This is like the cast version of that, except much more comfortable, to be honest with you. I have done 2 of these in 18 years. So it is extremely rare, but it is in the books. Slipper cast. That's why I still show it.
This has to be in our book too.
It will have to be in your book. I'm putting on about 3 in most sections, except for the medial lateral malleoli.
3.
What are the parameters?
Your parameters are going to be a toe plate. It has to support the toes. And then you will also mold below the medial lateral malleoli. And you will cut out on the top part of your mold up, allowing ankle dorsiflexion and also plantar flexion. And pair of gloves.
Circulating nurse.
Did you say there is this whole thing?
There is a toe plate. Fiberglass. This is,
Oh, come on, you like
might have a problem with that one, we'll see.
Good enough for us, good enough for you.
Yep, absolutely.
You guys on these papers, you guys go to a lot of different hospitals now, you're giving me a whole bunch of different sheets. On your front page that you hand me, give me a total of all hours that you get. I don't wanna miss hours, that's how I'm gonna miss them by things slipping by me. So if you got something that's got 8 hours on one side and 8 hours on the next, and 5 hours, you're gonna get 8 hours. I'm not gonna go through each and every one of these things where I have to read your writing and trying to understand what you got going on. So please, 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 I'll ask one more time.
When I wrap the ankle, people, you'll notice sometimes I see a lot of you guys trying to get coverage the whole way up. You don't have to do that. By all means, if you did not get a spot, don't worry about it. You have 3 other rolls to catch it. You know? What are weak areas on any weight-bearing cast?
Heel.
The heel being one, metatarsal heads being the other toe plate, which is right around the metatarsal heads. What do with my scissors? Who stole them? No. I had a nice expensive pair of scissors up here. Ah. Lord. long as this cast is taking me to roll it. Still not dry.
3 rolls.
I've done 3 so far, 3 3-inch rolls.
How many
It's
total?
going to be more like 2.5. So I'll simply grab right underneath medial and lateral malleoli. This is an easy cast for you to roll because you get to spend some time molding. Flatten out the foot. Don't have to flex them and dorsiflex them. I know this is going to be hard for you guys. What?
Less scissors?
Fiberglass, when you mold, all you really need to do is keep your fingers still. You don't need to slide them back and forth. That's more for plaster. And it's just habit, so I kind of want to do it. Make sure you spend some time in the arch. You need a saw.
Watch that bed, please.
It's on paper, it's on plastic.
Teaching my students bad habits. That's damn tables at work. I've already had my tables reupholstered.
So, the bad thing about really? Bad thing about doing it in dorsiflexion, or I'm sorry, plantar flexion. Sometimes you have to take off a little bit more to be able to get them up. See how that digs into her? I'm actually going to do that. Probably could take even more off.
So with the use of allow full range of motion.
I want full range of motion in the ankle. You will not have to put a money roll on. I will require that you cut it out though. See how you can see all of the toes?
Pay attention, you guys aren't doing that.
You guys do have a problem with cutting your toes out. You really do. You don't want to go too far back, but you definitely don't want to go any further back than where I'm at right now. I could probably stayed up a little bit more. But she has a nice solid toe plate. None of this weak 3 or 4 layers thick. You know? that's 1/4 inch thick.
What else happens with, toe plates, Miss Underhill? Go ahead and explain to us what happens and how to fix it.
They break easily, so. it gets
Okay,
it-
the other day, what we had is what's going on, you guys are rolling it tight around the toes. It's creating a kink right underneath the toes, a little buckle underneath them toes.
The crevice is where it creeps up on the bottom. That happens. Okay? I think I had a patient yesterday. Was it yesterday? Where the person's toes are like this far apart. Normal.
Because of the little kink?
No. This is the way they work.
Mhm.
And it came right up in there and caused a big
She's like, oh,
kink.
it's comfortable. Oh,
Yeah.
well, now we gotta get rid of it.
I mean, it was almost like, it was,
It's like
I went in and I can get it out.
a kink.
If you work hard enough, you can get them out. But it is a very common problem. Do I have a great solution to it? Just like anything else. I can tell you one way that I deal with it. Mike can tell you his way. I can tell you the most common ways are when the cast is drying, you put your fingers in there and spread it out. That's a very common way of doing it. But my problem is I'd rather be molding the foot and the ankle and everything else. So what I tend to do, and I showed it to you today, is I take and smush the toes down. I smush the fiber. I'm cutting it all out anyhow. So I take and pinch like a pie this area. And when you get them, all it does is simply forces them back down, smooths them out. But, again, different ways to skin a cat. My way is not the right way. Their way might not be the right way. What way are you going to